Alright, guys, so I decided to do one more before I have to go to work. This is on raspberries and blackberries, so this is going to be just a quick one. And then tomorrow I'll be starting on planting a raspberry patch. So, raspberries and blackberries. Raspberries and blackberries are prolific, reliable, useful, and long living. They blossom late, so spring frosts never ruin the crop. The diseases and insects that trouble them are easy to control if you buy virus-free and virus-resistant plants. They need little care and are easy to pick, no bending over. Classes of raspberries. Red raspberries are the most familiar bramble. The reds come in both one crop and two crop varieties. The one crop type bears fruit and matures in midsummer on canes that have grown the previous season. The canes die within a few weeks after bearing. Two crop raspberries are often called everbearers. They bear once during the summer and put out an additional crop in fall on canes grown during the current year. Yellow yellow raspberries. Those are the fall gold variety. Are closely related to the reds and vary in color from yellow to pale pink. These berries are so fragile that they are seldom seen in stores. However, they are ideal for home gardens, and many fruit lovers regard the ripe yellow raspberry as the finest fruit in the world. And I have had them, and they're really good. And I will be growing them down here, and I can get them. All right, black raspberries. Up in Michigan, there are wild black raspberry bushes behind the barn. Black raspberries have an unusual flavor that many people enjoy. They differ from red raspberries in that they never produce suckers. Instead, they start new plants when their long canes bend over and touch the soil. The tips form roots and grow into new plants. Blackberries come in three types: the upright, the semi-upright, and the trailing kinds called dewberries. Purple raspberries are closely related to the blacks, with a similar flavor and growth habit. Some varieties send up suckers like reds. Classes of blackberries. Blackberries come in three types: the upright, the semi-upright, and the trailing kinds called dewberries. The growth habit of the upright is very similar to that of red raspberries. Dewberries, however, resemble black raspberries in that they don't form suckers. Their vine-like canes trail on the ground unless supported, forming new plants by tip layers. The semi-upright share some of the characteristics of both. Hardiness. Many of the red and yellow raspberry cultivars are hardy as far north as Canada. Others have been developed for zones 5 through 8. Black and purple raspberries are slightly less hardy, although some cultivars are suitable for zone 3. Most fall-bearing raspberries are winter hardy, but many of them fail to ripen their second crop before the early frosts of zones 3 and 4. Most blackberry cultivars have hardy roots. Their canes are not as hardy as those of raspberries, though, and are apt to die to the ground over the winter in cold climates. Few nurseries carry the older, hardy kinds, so growers in cold areas may have trouble locating a blackberry that will produce fruit. Trailing blackberries are even more tender. Most are suitable only for zone 6 and warmer climates. Starting a patch of raspberry. Actually, I think I'm going to make a little note on that and then do that with tomorrow for planting a raspberry patch, and then I'll go ahead and read off the types by region. And well, that is it for the start of the raspberries and blackberries. And I will get this up there and I will see you guys tomorrow. And I'm going to go ahead and put this on here. If any of you are just coming across the channel and you're new to the channel, we're Faith First Farm and Homestead. We have 12.53 acres down here in Oklahoma. We moved down here about a year and a half ago. We do not live on the property right now because we don't have a vehicle. We're working on that. With income taxes, we're going to be getting a camper trailer from a friend of ours, a neighbor to his property, selling a camper trailer for $500. It needs a little bit of work, but nothing that we cannot do. And once we get that, we're going to be, we're going to get that fixed up, and then we're going to be staying in that probably quite a bit on the property and starting to work on the property and building our off-grid cabin and our garden beds. and our outbuildings, our coops, our outdoor kitchen, that kind of thing. Now, you go to our live tab, click on Faith First is going live, and in that video, I go ahead and explain a little bit more in detail on what brought us down here to Oklahoma, and why we got into homesteading, and our plans for the property, for our farm animals that we're gonna get, and fruit orchard, and our vegetable gardens, and our cabin, and our outbuildings, and that kind of thing. Just go ahead and watch that video, and feel free to go through and watch our videos, and like and share the videos, please, on all of your platforms, and leave comments. I will get back with you. I check my comments all the time. And, I would love to get to, carry on conversations with you guys in the comments. And do not forget to subscribe to the channel and click on or hit the bell, notification bell, and click on all. So you guys get all the notifications because I do upload a lot. So I'm going to get off from here. I'm going to get this video up there, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.